Yo, so what is going on, guys? It is Squid here, and welcome to a video that I've been a little bit late to make, but I've been trying to get gameplay. I've been trying to test out all these maps. Of course, in this video, I'm going to be ranking all of the launch Vanguard multiplayer maps from worst to best. There are 17 maps right now. I'm including Shipment, so I guess I did wait a little bit longer than everyone else so that I could rank Shipment in here as well. But we have the 16 normal 6v6 maps, and then we have Shipment in here as well. There are apparently going to be, since Season 1's coming out in like a couple days, literally, there's going to be new multiplayer maps added. I could have just waited until the Season 1 came out to do this video, but I just want to rank all the launch maps, and then maybe when this game's over, I'll rank all the DLC maps, or just all the launch and DLC combined. But without further ado, guys, let's get right into this with what I think is the worst map in Vanguard. Again, this is my opinion. In 17th place, my least favorite map in Vanguard, and I do expect my opinion to change over time, simply because, you know, it always happens. You know, there were maps in Cold War at the beginning which I loved, and now I don't really like too much, and then there were maps like, I can't really think of any off the top of my head that I didn't like, but that grew on me over time. But this is Decoy, and man, this is a massive disappointment. This is the most disappointing map in this game, because I really am trying to like this map. But it doesn't flow very well. It really doesn't. I feel like it's unbalanced too. The side of the map that I'm spawning on right now is unbalanced. And this is Team Deathmatch and it's unbalanced. And it's not fun in Domination because the B flag. I mean, a lot of people say that you can't get cover on this map because you can destroy most of the cover, you know, destructible environments. But I actually like that, you know, you see me destroying a couple walls and stuff to make lines of sight, brand new lines of sight and everything in here. So I like that. I don't feel like that's a massive problem on this map. I just feel like it's unbalanced, and the spawns are way too restrictive. Like, they don't flip often enough, I feel like. But again, I really like the look of this map, and I want to like this map. I really hope this is one that grows on me over time. I originally had it in like the middle of this tier list, but the more I play it, the more annoyed I get with it. It's a disappointing map in my opinion. But next up, here at number 16, is another disappointing map, and it starts with D. It's Demyansk. Demyansk, I've been calling it that. And this map really reminds me of COD World War II Ardennes Forest. It's very similar to that, actually, just in the terms of the way it looks. But it's another unbalanced map. Like, I'm spawning in this gameplay, I'm spawning on the church side of the map. You can get on top of all the buildings on this map, at least the main two buildings, which is that, like, shack that I was just staring right up. Obviously, I'm playing on the top of my screen, my dad's on the bottom there. The problem with this map is you can get on top of the church, and you're basically unstoppable once you get on top of the church, and it's a very unbalanced map. This side of the map that you see me on right now with the graveyard is way too open. You can't run across it because of snipers, and that's the B flag, of course, in Domination. B flag should be on that bridge instead, where there's some actual cover and some cool ways to play it. I don't think it's a terrible map. I just think, you know, none of the maps in this game are, I don't hate them as much as Cartel and Miami, but I do think that, that there's some bad tier maps, and the Decoy and Demyansk are definitely, I'm not really excited to play these maps. I feel like Demyansk is a little bit too small, but just too unbalanced for my liking. At number 16, I've got Guvutu, and this was a beta map. I feel like most people share this same opinion. This map just isn't very special. I would rather play it. This was my least favorite map, but then I played Decoy and Demyansk a little bit more and got used to those maps, and obviously I like Guvutu more. I feel like it's less restrictive, like you can actually move around on this. However, Domination, just like in the beta, it sucks on this map. It's literally the worst map to play Domination on. B flag is on the boat. It's on the top of the boat. Or is it in the middle of the, it might be at the bottom of the boat. I can't even, it's in the boat. It's just way too difficult to take, but at least you can go over to the beach side and actually get some stuff done on this map, and you can just, like, again, the middle of the map is sniper heaven, though. You know, I hate that aspect of it, but at least you can move around and get stuff done on this map, unlike Decoy and Demyansk, because, you know, they're just way too restrictive. But yeah, Guvutu, still not a great map, though. Coming in at number 15 here out of the 17, this is Subpens, and this map is pretty unbalanced as well. I don't think the map favors one spawn over the other, one back spawn, But what I mean by unbalanced is just it's very different. It's very unique. This was part of the first campaign mission in the campaign in the level Phoenix. It's based off of that, obviously. It's probably just copy and pasted with a couple changes. It's a very interesting map. I actually don't mind playing Domination on this map. I feel like you can actually get B at least. And I haven't had too many bad experiences playing on this map. I mean, this gameplay right here is probably the worst experience I had. Like, you can just see me, I just keep getting killed by a kid camping over there with a bar, just mowing us down. But overall, this map, I haven't had too many bad experiences with. I actually don't mind this map. I think this is one of the maps that I'm gonna hate over time, but we'll have to see. Like I said, it hasn't been too bad for me so far. It's a little bit unique, but I just don't like playing it all the time because I feel like it isn't too exciting to play over and over. But yeah, so Subpens, it's an alright map, and it comes in at number 15. I just realized I completely messed that up. Guvutu is number 15, Subpens is number 14. Moving on to number 13. Here I have Castle, which I really, again, I hope this map grows on me because I really do want to like this map. It looks beautiful, everyone says that. I mean, this map really is one of the better looking maps in this game, mainly because of the trees and just the aesthetic. Because we're in Japan, it just looks really cool. But unfortunately, a lot of the maps that look good don't play very well. Hence, Miami, I'll reference from Cold War. So, overall, this map it's from World at War. It is one of the 2 remakes that they brought back from World at War, which is Treyarch's, one of the original World War II games. You know, it's the 5th Call of Duty game of all time. This is like the 20th, so it's over a decade old. They brought it back. Apparently, it was one of the best maps in World at War. I've never played it in World at War, though. I only played, like, Courtyard, which is something I wish they would have brought back instead of this. But, I've tried to like this map. It's just so unbalanced to me. It just flows very weird. You have this whole side of the map that I'm looking at right now where you just can't go across it because of the snipers. And then you have the other side of the map, which is the actual castle part itself, where everyone just camps, and you can't move through there. So basically, it's just, you're stuck, especially in Blitz on this map, with 24 versus 24, which is insane. You can't move out of your spawn, which is a problem a lot of the maps in this game have that are in Blitz, especially large maps. But yeah, I really hope this map grows on me over time. Berlin is gonna come in here at number 12, and this map, I'm happy with this map, at least for the time being. It's on the bigger side for sure, which is, you might think, like, obviously I don't like big maps, but I actually don't mind this map. It's at nighttime, which is a nice change of pace. It's a nice change of scenery, I guess. I don't mind the flow of it either. I think it works. I think the middle of the map works and connects well to everything else. I think Domination on this map is not that bad, surprisingly. And I really haven't had any bad experiences with this map. I just think there's a lot of windows to get shot from in the middle of the map, so it can be difficult to capture B. But I don't think there's, like, I haven't seen any spawn problems where one side of the map is obviously the side that you would want to spawn on rather than the other. Yeah, overall it's a pretty decent map, and this is honestly, I'm happy with this as a portrayal of the city of Berlin, because I feel like they did a pretty good job with it. Yeah, so overall it's a pretty good map. It's a pretty good example of how to make a bigger map with the destructible environments work here in Vanguard. At number 11, I have Red Star. I believe it's the only map in Russia, but I could be wrong about that. I feel like this is a pretty good placement of this map. I feel like most people, because I have watched a couple other people do the same type of video just to see if, I don't know, just to help make my ranking, see what everyone else thinks. And for the most part, everyone shares the same opinion about Red Star. Red Star is it's an average map, I feel like. I don't mind playing it nowadays. I have to say, I think this map is cool and refreshing to play because it's a snow map, but you can see on it. It's very nice. I remember I hated this map in the beta, though. Like, it was, I don't know what they did, but I hated this map in the beta. I really did. But Domination is a blast on this map. I have to say, I love this middle building. I feel like it's designed in a very nice way, so, you know, you can use a lot of different weapons in there, but mainly, obviously, just SMGs and shotguns and stuff. There's the roof up top, there's the middle of the map with the fountain right there that no one really goes to because it's a death trap. There's the apartment building, and there's the alleyway behind it, which is pretty fun to fight in. There's also, like, the warehouse to the right of me right now, and there's like the boiler room or whatever. I know this map very, very well because I've played a lot of Duran Fang, so I know Stalingrad like this very, very well. So, yeah, overall, I like playing this map. It's pretty refreshing to play every now and then. But coming in at number 10, guys, this is going to be getting close to the middle. Of course, Desert Siege. And I feel like, again, a lot of people like this map. It's a bigger map for sure, just like Red Star and Guvutu. And I got to be honest, though. I hate this map in Domination. I'm really not a fan of it in Domination because they put B not in the middle of the map, not in this building, which would honestly be pretty cool if they put B in here, just like Red Star. It'd be very similar to Red Star, but no, they completely put B on the Death Trap side of the map, where it's basically Guvutu's beach, but Guvutu's beach you can actually survive in. But on this map, I don't really know what to call it, maybe like AA guns, because I think there's some AA guns over there. I believe it's the side of the map, yeah, to my right here in this gameplay. And it's just a death trap to get B. But overall, it's a pretty good map. Again, the middle of the map, the middle building right here, the big building, is quite fun to play in and fight in. And then the railroad tracks with the trains are also pretty fun. Lots of intricacy there, you know, people going on top of the trains and everything like that. It's just a pretty good map. I don't really know what else to say about it, but again, I hate the trenches side of the map. There's trenches right there. I just saw my dad get killed in there, but yeah, anyways. Desert Siege is pretty good. I do think it's a little bit better than Red Star. Okay, I feel like if my list is going to be any somewhat controversial to you guys, I feel like it's going to be this one right here and the next one after this. Basically the middle here, because we're in the middle. We're at number 9, of course. This is Numa Numa, the trench map in Japan, I'm guessing. Honestly, this map is not that bad, to me at least. I haven't had too many bad experiences with this map. I definitely can see why people don't like it, because the middle of the map is very, very hard to control. And also in Domination, the spawns are hard to control. You know, it's hard to get B because they keep flipping you from A to C, because A and C are so far away in a triangle pattern on this map rather than just like a, I don't know, like a straight line like it normally is, kind of. The actual bunker right here, or the cave that I just got killed in, is also not too bad. So you got a little bit of close quarters combat. Yeah, I don't mind this map. I feel like it's pretty decent. I haven't had too many bad experiences with it, but I definitely can see why people don't really like this map. Yeah. Also, you'll just see right here, is this where the War Machine actually did something? Yeah, I guess it is. The War Machine's so inconsistent, man. But moving on to number 8 here, guys. This is going to be Oasis. And this is the other desert map. I think I do like this a little bit more than Desert Siege, because Desert Siege is just bigger, so this map's a little bit smaller, a little bit more fast-paced, but it's still sniper heaven. It's even more, it's crazy because it's a smaller map, but there's more snipers on this map than Desert Siege. So, because Desert Siege, at least you can move around and you can flank behind the snipers. On this map, it's just straight. You can't get past the snipers. There's a couple flank routes, but mainly the middle of the map on this map is so open. It's so wide open. I do like fighting around the ruins there, like where you just saw me kill that guy. It's quite fun to run in there with an SMG like I'm doing in this gameplay with the Thompson. But man, that road right here, which I'm staring at right there with the tank, like, look at that. There's just so many snipers there, you literally can't go on that side of the map. I hate maps like that, but I don't mind Oasis. I also like the colors and the brightness on this map. I think it's pretty fun to play on. Number 7 is Hotel Royal, or Hotel Royale. It's spelled Royal, but people have been calling it Royale since the beta. So, this map, I just have to say, this map looks, honestly, I think this is the best looking map in this game, especially when you're indoors like I am in this gameplay for most of it, because that's where most of the fighting does happen. Which is different than the beta, because in the beta there was a lot of rooftop gameplay. But speaking of rooftop gameplay, this map is so interesting because it's not that big inside at all, honestly. It could be like a new small map like Das House if it was just the interior like this. But they do include the rooftops, which adds some interesting gameplay, because you see my teammate over there by the ladder, so you can drop down in the elevator shaft or whatever that is. You can go out into the, like, the restaurant on the outside of the map. There's some long sight lines. Basically, and then there's also the giant windows, of course, that you can just drop right down into and just absolutely just catch people off guard, which can be annoying sometimes, but also really, really epic when you do it. The bar right there is a very, very heavy head glitch spot, as you can see in this gameplay. But I enjoy my time playing this map. When I'm able to play it, I enjoy it because I think it just looks so good and it plays pretty well. It's not unbalanced or anything. I don't notice any of the unbalance or anything, so it's a pretty good map. Moving on to number 6. This was initially higher on my list, but the more I play it, the more I don't like it. But it's still a good map, of course, since it's at number 6. This is Tuscan, of course. So Tuscan is, it really, really, does anyone else, like, this map really reminds me of Seaside from Black Ops 4. Now, I don't think it's as good as Seaside, but maybe my opinion will change over time. It's pretty fun to play in Domination. It's basically just a bunch of destroyed, burned buildings and stuff. So it's got a lot of close quarters combat. In the middle of the map, there's a lot of snipers and just people that are up top in the second story of the church and the burned building. I don't like the side of the map where there's like the statues or whatever they are, you know, with like the, I don't know, there might be trees. I like this side of the map, basically, that I'm on right now with the rooftops and just the close quarters, of course, because I'm more of a run and gun type player. But the church is pretty fun to fight in as well, you know, because it's just the design of it, you know, you got the ladder up there, you got the main staircase, of course, that connects to the other building, which ultimately connects up with the B flag and Domination. I don't know, I like this map. It's a pretty fun map to play every now and then. You just can't overdo it, of course, otherwise it's going to be lowered down on the list. It was, I believe, in like my top 3 before, but then I had to switch my ranking up a little bit, but it's still one of my favorite maps in this game. Starting off the top 5, I have Das Haus, and let me just say, this is the map where my opinion on it changed the most. When I first played this map, I absolutely despised it, and basically, I think what happened is I played it a little bit more, and then I started to like it a little bit more. So Ship House 24/7 is what I played to start liking this map. This map, though, in Domination, is stupidly unbalanced. Like, that's why I hated it, because the side of the map that I always seem to spawn on, which is the same side I'm on this gameplay, is way too unbalanced to get B. It just, the entire back spawn is just way, way harder to get anything done in, and escape the spawn than the other side of the map, which is where I never spawn on, which is, did I spawn over there right here? Yeah, this side of the map right here. This side is just so much easier, so there's definitely a lot of unbalanced aspects about this map besides, you know, just in terms of the spawns. But, again, it's just a fast-paced map. It's very close quarters, so I kind of have to gravitate to it. And I don't think it's as good as Shoot House, but it's pretty good still. But moving on to number 4, I have a beta map here. This is, I believe, the final map from the beta, Eagle's Nest. And man, every time I see this map, I'm excited to play it. Like, there's just, they did a great job designing this map. A lot of it is indoors in the main building, but there is still a lot of gameplay that goes on outside as well when you're trying to get into the main building, whether that be on the cliff side of the map or like the giant bridge side or whatever it is, where the snipers like to go. I like this map though. It's a lot of fun in Domination, surprisingly. It's a very fast-paced map. Like, it is a lot of fun. It's a snowy map. I just love the way it looks. And it's crazy because I liked this map the most. It was my favorite map during the beta, and it's still one of my favorite maps in the entire game. Like, they did a really, really good job. In terms of other game modes besides Domination, Kill Confirmed is just pretty good on this map, and then Team Deathmatch is also pretty good. I feel like Domination is my favorite game mode to play, though. But again, the rest are pretty fun. The back spawns, I don't think there's really any side. I mean, the side that I'm on right now in this gameplay, the cliffside spawn, is a little bit more unbalanced. It's not as good to spawn on this side of the map, C flag I believe it is, as the other side of the map with like the giant, you know, like the giant sewer drain or whatever it is, closer to the bridge side. But yeah, I like this map. Very, very fun to play on. Comes in at number 4. This is my favorite map in the game right now. Besides the next 2 small maps, which I think you probably already know what they are. One's a World at War map, one's a map that's been in like 10 COD games. Smallest map in COD history. This is Bokage here at number 3. I really don't know why I like this map so much. I don't know. I like the way it plays. I like the middle of the map here, where you know you've got these nice buildings right next to each other. It's nice close quarters combat. I don't know. I seriously don't know why I like this map so much. But I've had good games on it. I've enjoyed it. I feel like most people rank this pretty average, but I don't know. I like this map more than all the people I've seen so far. But I just feel like it's a pretty good map. You know, it's a nice 3-lane map. Domination. I don't think I played Domination very much on this map though. I don't really get to play it all that much. But I'm excited when I do get to play it, you know, because most of the time I'm just playing like, let me look at the list here. Let me see what map I'm playing most of the time. I'm playing Castle most of the time, and Tuscan a lot as well, and Das House, and Eagle's Nest and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, Bokage, I like this map. I don't know if I'm gonna start liking it less over time. I hope not, but we'll just have to see. Yeah, I really can't pinpoint why I like this map, but it suits my playstyle, I guess. But coming in at number 2, smallest map in COD history, this is Shipment. I'm glad I waited to do this video before, you know, after this map came out. This map is a good addition to Vanguard. It's very, very fast-paced, very sporadic, just like Modern Warfare's version of Shipment. But it's not as crazy as that one. The spawns, as you can see, like, look at the spawns, dude. They literally will spawn right behind you when your back is to the wall of a crate. When you're literally standing in a crate with no with a back to it, back wall, they'll spawn right behind you and just kill you. Like, the spawns are the exact same as Modern Warfare, but I do think this Shipment is better because of the way the crates are placed. Like, you can't really do too much to change Shipment. Basically, you can just change the crates. The middle of this Shipment, I don't really like that much. That is one thing about it. But I like how you can get on top of the crates in this one. I feel like that makes it a little bit more interesting. Plus, I like how it looks more vibrant than Modern Warfare's. I don't like the look of the crates and anything like that on Modern Warfare's. This one reminds me a lot more of Shipment 1944, which is still my favorite Shipment of all time. This one's in the Pacific, which is pretty cool. It's like on a beach. But yeah, overall, Shipment, great map, and it suits Vanguard nicely. But coming in at number 1, this is Dome from World at War. Now, I gotta be honest, though. They need to fix the spawns, and I don't know if they have yet. I don't think they have, because the spawns are terrible still. But, I'm the most excited to play this map, because I've seen people play it all my life, because I've watched videos of people playing World at War. I don't think I ever played it in World at War, so I definitely did miss out. This one's not as good as the World at War version because they made a building in the middle of the map right there where I just killed that guy. And it just completely messes up the flow in my opinion. But it's still a fun map to play. It's very, very refreshing to have a small map like this and not Nuketown or something like that. So I like this map. I enjoy it a lot. Tell me what you guys think of it. But moving on, that is going to be it for the video for my ranking of all 17 maps in Vanguard Multiplayer currently. We should be getting, it's rumored we're going to be getting 2 new ones in literally like 2 days after this video goes up when Season 1 comes out. So I'm not going to do another video like this for a while. Maybe when this game is done and all the maps are released, maybe I can rank all the DLCs or whatever. We'll have to see. Yeah, or I could do another video where I rank all the DLC maps and all the launch maps again like this. That could be pretty interesting. But yeah, so overall, I would say the maps in this game, I mean, my least favorite map is Decoy and Demyansk, but I gotta be honest, they're not nearly as bad as Miami or Cartel. I simply would not play Miami in Cold War, and Cartel, I would play it, but I would not enjoy it. Like, I never enjoyed Cartel for like 6 months straight. So, yeah, anyways, that is going to be it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. More videos like this coming soon. Definitely going to be doing some videos on zombies and for Season 1 once it releases. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.